All right, good morning, everybody. So now that Michael's on vacation again, I got Dad in the 304 right now. He's gonna throw me some dirt back up here. Michael had brought another load before I got up here. Dad had it spread out already. So what we got to do is we got to rob a little bit of dirt down there to fill in that area right there. He's scared we ain't gonna have enough topsoil. But anyways, give you guys a rundown where we're at. So that is the man-made ditch over here. We're going to eliminate this ditch right through here. We're going to eliminate that and try to level that out. So the water, we're going to raise that back there and have the water come from, there's a rock right there. From that rock over to where that green patch is. And then from there, it's going to go out. So we're going to cut a little swell in, going from here over to the man-made ditch we've got. That's where we will benefit with the 304. So once he gets me some dirt up there, I'm gonna level off a little bit, and then he'll probably come in here, start cutting around on this. Now you can see all the rocks there. All these rocks we've dug out, so it's a battle. The town we're in, our camp is in, is called Rocky Point. That is the town that our camp's in, but we don't know what we're really going to get into here. Like, we know we got a rock right here. This is the rock, which I think we can move it, but it ain't gonna move rocks like that. Them are all rocks we dug out and just stacked. So once he gets going a little bit, I'll set you guys up, and we'll see what we can get done. All right, got this back to where I like it. Lays pretty good. Got that filled in back there. That all should drain down. I got one little high spot here. I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna take it down. So this is all flatter now. This lays pretty flat. I cannot keep it as flat as I want it to all the way down, but that's all right, it'll work. We'll go back here and see what he's got going now. Now he don't want to get into any roots. He wants to save every one of these trees. I was hoping to maybe hit a few roots and be able to take a few of these trees out, but that's not what he wants. Yeah, this is going to be a lot better in here for the kids. This is pretty well why I'm doing it. Give kids somewhere kind of flat, not a bunch of trip hazards, so they can run around and play. Okay, found a big rock throw in here. This is that ditch I was pointing out a while ago where he's throwing these rocks in. This is what we want to get. We need to get it built up so we can get that water draining this way. Over by my cabin, had a couple roots or a couple trees we had cut down. They were sassafras trees, so we're gonna try to get them out and see what kind of rocks we can get out of this mess here. We gotta fill this in. It holds water right here, so I'm low right here in this spot. Crosses underneath the crosses over the drive and goes into the little rock box we got for the kids to play in. So we want to try to get all this stuff out, get some fill in it, raise it so the water will drain and won't have a wet spot here. I can smell that sassafras. I hope we can reach my bucket from there and throw that in. There's one more tree in there. Then I think what we can do is take some of these bigger rocks and fill in where the roots were at, or where the stumps at. had a little mishap, had a hydraulic line blow that actually ran the bucket, the curl on the bucket, and it blew underneath the cab, so it was a little bit of a pain. But getting started on digging to put that field tile in, you guys can see all the water, it's just rushing in. So this little sandbox, kid's got a rock box, and what it is holding water under there. So we're gonna put this field tile in. We're about at the 12 to 18 inches I want to be at. So I think we're gonna clean it up there and start putting that field tile in. Oh yeah, it is rushing out of there. And I think this will save us a lot of problems in the future. Only thing bad is I do have my water line that runs underground, and it comes right through here, so we really got to watch it with all the water. I don't know how easy it's going to be to do, but best of luck, I guess, to us. All right, got the field tile in, got it covered back up, got kind of packed it, wasn't packed too hard on it. Like I said, it's only 14 to 18 inches in the ground, so kind of let it be. See that water gushing out of there? Yeah, it's running good. So hopefully that wet spot we've been having, that'll fix the problem on it. That's the only problem we had. Kind of knew we were gonna have it. Kind of dammed that water up. So long story short, that was kind of like where the Mini setting now and the Takeuchi, that was all like a slough is what it was. So we got big boulders buried in there, I want to say 9 foot deep, and then we kind of leveled it out, so all water's pushing up, and then with all the surface water running down into our rock box over there, I think has been our big problem. Now with this field tile in, I'm hoping it'll fix this. We're gonna put probably 6-inch cover of topsoil on top of everything, what you can see here. But yeah, I think this is definitely got the problem fixed here. So we'll end up getting that load of topsoil put in and spread it out, and I believe this part of it's done, and then we may go tinker around with our little golf course we built with the 309, and also that a little pond we got over there. We may tinker around with it a little bit. All right, so I went to go get the hydraulic line, got this filled in. This is where them 2 stumps, sassafras stumps and big rocks were. Got all that taken care of. Now I'm gonna dress this corner up over here. That maple, wasn't nothing wrong with it, just in my way. So he's getting it out. That ash tree that's right next to it, it's dead. It's gotta come anyways. So what we're doing, we're gonna pull this maple out, get it out, cut it up, and then he's gonna drop that ash tree. We'll get it dropped. Then this corner here, basically where this rock's out here, I'm gonna move it, get it up there on the bank. I'm gonna cut that corner back a little bit right here, round it off and gravel that in. Basically it just opens up a little more room for parking, and getting in and out and being able to get a trailer back up behind the cabin. So that's what we're working on now. Good fill of rock for one of them holes. There's a root. right, after doing a further investigation of what I want to do here, so I got this one maple that hangs out here. It's kind of sitting on the knoll by itself. I think we're gonna go ahead and take it. I told him I want to go ahead and take it down too. My cabin's still gonna have plenty of shade, as you can see, so it ain't gonna hurt for that, and it'll help me here with future plans of doing anything. Plus, like I said, it's gonna really open this corner up over here, so he's gonna get everything moved over out of the way. And I think we're gonna go ahead and take this tree down. Probably just cut it a couple times, throw it over the rocks over there. We got a hole where we've been throwing all our limbs. Throw it in that, and then while I'm at the ball game, he can work on dressing this corner up. Nice soft landing. Save all my dirt. I should say rocks. All right, he's taking the tops, getting rid of them, throwing them over the rocks. But yeah, this is gonna look a lot different. Taking them 3 trees out. He's gonna work on getting all that knocked down right there in the corner where that limb's laying at. Dress this corner up, and it'll open up for more parking. Visibility from our where we got our canopy over there. That's where we usually sit in the evenings. It'll open the view up to where you can look over at the pond. So yeah, I like it. I think it's gonna look pretty good. We got plenty of trees, so I'm just glad to have them out of the way to open it up a little bit for the view and for parking and whatever else we decide to do. So I guess while he's cleaning that rest of these limbs up and dressing this corner up, I guess I'm gonna head to the ball field. All right, we're back next day. Of course, by the time I got up here, the mini was done going. So just kind of a bird's eye view up here of everything we leveled out down in there in them sycamores. Basically filled in a lot more holes than we thought. Still one little area over there we're gonna try to address. We got a low spot. Field tile is still running today, and I can't believe it because all it's catching is this right here. And I really thought it would have been drained out and dry by this morning, but which is a good thing, it's still running. Coming down here, got rid of them old stumps and them rocks we could get out with 304. There was one rock left, that one right there, that we could not budge. 304 didn't take his steroids this morning, so we couldn't get it budged. But got that corner dressed up. Over here, he's got it all laid back now. So he was finishing that up. He's gonna start stacking some rocks around the pond. Just kind of decorate it up. But took that whole knob that was sitting there, took it down, leveled it out, sloped it out. Got this all dressed up, ready for rock. One thing we did do is this rock was setting at a bad angle. Couldn't set anything on it. which is where we race our little RC boats, but now we can set stuff on here and it's somewhat level. This is like the boat storage area, so we went ahead and leveled it out, kind of stuck some rocks under it and kind of pushed some dirt under it, but got it. That's kind of like our corner marker there. But now we're going to stack some rocks around the pond there. Alright, so most of them rocks, the bigger ones, we got used up. So we got the water irises here. So what we did is just made like a rock garden out of it. So it made rocks go around it. Came around all the way around the back side. There's one little spot we couldn't get a rock to. Well, we were running out of good rocks to put in there. Because one thing we want is we want to be able to, because the kids, we know they'll be walking up on them. So we'll make sure that they're all solid and they ain't gonna go anywhere. So all the rocks are in there nice and solid. Got that done, the rest is gonna be waste. I still would like to use some of that. Some of that's good soil, topsoil, but I'd like to take it over there in front of my brother's cabin where we got a low spot yet and get rid of it, but he thinks we'll find some decent dirt somewhere, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, I think overall it turned out pretty good. Even got a little spot for the gator, so see what he wants to move on to next. As we get done digging around with all these odds All right, our next step is, so this is our golf course. We tee out up on the hill right there. That's the tee box. This is hole number 1 down here. Most golf courses got sand traps. We got a rock trap. So we're gonna try to reposition some of these rocks and see if we can make it look a little better. We kind of rushed it the last time putting this thing in, so now we're going to try to dress it up a little bit. I don't know if the 304 can pick that rock or not. He moved it. So basically where he's moving that little rock right there, we're wanting to take that bigger rock and set it right there. He's straightening up all the ruts, straightening everything out. We made a little bit of a mess. We did get the rock trap done, besides the pea gravel. We gotta get pea gravel yet, river gravel to throw in here. But now we got our big rocks all the way around it and only one rock in the center, which what makes this so good is these balls, when they're hit from up there, if they get in these tree limbs up above, what it does is it drops down this rock trap. So you have a luck shot of hitting that rock and it bouncing out to the hole. You have a chance of it bouncing back up the hill, or you have a chance of it just bouncing straight up in the air. But we got the big rocks all the way around it. Now that we've got it resituated, I know I won't have video of it, but we'll pea gravel this again and we'll have a rock trap again. So we got that one knocked out. Besides a little bit to clean up right there, which you'll get that on its way out, and then we'll move on to the next little project. Well, poor man has poor ways. When you ain't got the old trustworthy ruckus rake, you break out the old garden tiller, the old MTD out working again. So I guess after we got all this topsoil down, we're going to till it up a little bit and throw some seed on it, and should be good to go. And I ain't gonna lie, yeah, another load would have been great, but drops off a little bit quicker than what we wanted over here. So right here is the end of our level pad. I was wanting that level pad out like to the point of that rock. So So it was a good another load if we did that, but I think we can live with this, call it good. So I guess we're gonna power rake this, and I guess we'll be ready to put some seed on. All right, so I don't know how much video I got of it, of me doing my power raking, but we won't let Michael know that I did that. But anyways, so we got the seed down. I got the power raking done. Dad tilled it up, I did the power raking. Right over here is where we ran a little shy, right here. I know it's hard to tell, but there's a little bit of a dip there. I raked as much dirt over there as I could, but it is what it is. It's all going to drain good. It's a lot better than what it was back in there. All the holes that were back in there are all filled. We actually seeded all that and fertilized it also, thinking we may have a chance of a little bit of grass. That's a shady grass there. Stays shade 24/7, so put it down. Hopefully that all turns out. He did decide to take another tree out. We had a tree right next to the pool right there. He ended up taking that tree out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the straw blower fired up and get the straw spread. Well, we won't tell Michael about the straw blower we had out here, but two bales did not get it. Dad went over and put some straw down on the golf course where we boogered it up a little bit. So 2 bales was not enough to get it all done. We're gonna get another bale this evening or tomorrow, and tomorrow go ahead and finish strawing this out. But got it all ready for the rain this weekend. Hopefully it's a good, slow, steady rain where it can soak in, and we'll be in good shape. All right, so starting the day out, we're gonna take this elm tree out. It's dead, it's laying over the lake. Had to pull out, Dad got in the bucket, notched the tree, so when we cut it, it'll fall. Hopefully miss the buoy out there, and hopefully miss the willow out there. Want to drop it straight in there, and then hopefully the Mini will be able to pull that tree back out. So that's going to be our first step today. We're going to have to use the 304 to kind of help push it. Alright, we got the tree down. cut these 2 stumps down a little bit, make a seat to set on, and then he got that one cut down and leveled up out there. So you look over there, right there, you can see all them water vines that are out there. Well, from where it's at there all the way up to here, I got all them out, cleaned out. Dad's dressing the bank up now, and we're gonna try to get what we can get pulled out. Basically makes the little pond look a lot bigger out here. And then we got a little waterfall over in the corner here, and mud is washed down in there because we put them ditches in. Now it's all down to rocks, so there won't be as much mud washing in. We're gonna kind of dredge that out a little bit, but yeah, he's kind of dressing that all up now, where I'd made a little bit of a mess. Another little area we're gonna hit is these water irises here have overtook. We had one little bundle of it's about the size of that one in here, and they have overtook this little area right here. So we're gonna go ahead and pluck all them out. Basically it'll make it look a lot bigger once they're all pulled out. I mean, you can see we got them everywhere, and they just keep spreading like wildflowers. But yeah, hopefully we can get over here, get the rest of these water vines pulled out. I know it's going to lose a little bit of coverage for the small fish and the frogs, but they got plenty elsewhere. But anyways, over here, this is that little waterfall Dad and the kids had put in. So basically it everything up on top of the hill runs down the ditch, crosses the road right here, comes through, but it kind of got grown up, and you can see this used to be about 3 foot deep, 3 to 4 foot deep, and it's maybe, if you're lucky, a foot. So this is the area we're going to dredge out, get this deeper again. You get out here and you can see it gets deeper there, but all this, we're wanting to try to dredge all this. This is all washed off that hill. Now that the ditch is down to rock, I think we'll be fine, get this dredged out, and we should keep some depth here for a while. But yeah, there you can see all the limbs. We're gonna have to get in the boat and get out, because our little RC boats do not like them limbs. Dad's got moved over. Our plan of attack is I'm gonna take Skidster. He's gonna dig out and put it in my bucket. So we'll go over and see if we can give him a hand. He's waiting on me. Scoop. I think I can get one more in here. Basically what I need to do is I need to get where he's comfortable with the bucket at the height that he wants it at. He probably will want it a little bit higher. But well, I guess I'll get you guys set up on time lapse, and y'all can watch. give you guys an update where we're at. Need a little aqua shade in here now. I like using aqua shade, the brand aqua shade. It seems to do the best at the house and the big lake and the little what we call our fish pond, our RC boat pond, whatever you want to call it. But so got these trees leveled off, got that one leveled off, got this all cleaned out. All the vines are out here. We got all the vines out besides them water vines, I don't know whatever they're called, but right here we're leaving them water irises there. There's a big rock sticking out we cannot get pulled out with the big hoe, so it's covering it up. But them vines there stayed in, but got the rest of them out. Over here, this little finger here, got all the water irises pulled out. It looks huge now with them water irises. There was a lot of water irises in there. Got them out, got it all cleaned up. Had a little bit of mud I had to smear around. It dries out, we'll work it up. I'm gonna put some seed on it. But over here on the little waterfall deal, we had some little sycamores growing. We left one because we thought it was kind of neat the way it grows out of the rock. If you can see it right there, it grows from underneath the rock, comes out and bends up around it. So we left that one. The other ones we kind of pulled out. The water irises that were over there, we went ahead and pulled them out to open this here little finger up. And can't see it here, it's too muddy yet, but we got about 3 foot of depth now in this whole area. So it goes 3 foot all the way out through here now. But there is a couple rocks we couldn't budge, but other than that, it's deep enough to get well, we got a little john boat. Kids like going out here on the john boat. This thing was just a slough, and we had 309 up here, and we dammed it off over here. That's where we dammed it off at. And this thing's been holding water. There's about 9 foot of water in this thing. Between this tree right here and that white buoy, there's about 9 foot of water right there. So we got bluegill, red ear and regular sunfish, bluegill, and goldfish in here. But it's more or less just, it was a slough. We thought we'd try to get it to hold water. If it holds water, great. If not, we'll just do something else with it. But it held, so we're letting it go. Matter of fact, the kids, after we limed it real good and got it cleared out, the kids actually swam in this for one summer until we got the pool. All right, good morning, guys. We'll do a recap on what we got done up here at camp while Michael was on vacation once again. So, got a load of rock on the drive, got it graded out. Actually had Crash come up, and he did not crash. He did a great job. Brought rock up. So where I needed rock was where we took the knob off behind the cabin. So I just had him dump it on a pile, and then I just took the skidster down and packed the rock down and graded it out with the skidster. But on the back side of the cabin, got the rock in around that knob we took off. Now that knob stuck out, I want to say another 12 foot farther. We cut that down, backed it up, got that smoothed out. I know probably won't ever get to mow it because it's so rocky, but at least it's cut back, got rid of them trees, so we ain't got to worry about them trees. Opened it up. Access for another parking spot right here next to the drive. Got aqua shade in the pond now. It looks really good. Got some limbs we got to clean up out of there yet. We'll probably just take the little john boat out there. So we got that tree cut off, pushed over, pulled out, cut up. All the water vines are now out. The little finger that went back up in here, we've got all the water irises out, so it really opens up this area right here. The frogs, you can see them jumping in. They probably ain't too happy. They lost a lot of coverage. But got all that done. Over here where I had to go in and out, got it graded out. Got the tracks covered up. Well, there go more frogs. So the waterfall that we had put in, however many years ago, 2-3 years ago. So we got this all cleared out. So it's 3 to 4 foot deep back through here, which is really nice. Eventually these sycamore trees will bush out, and figure when we're on the john boat we can come back up through here and be a good little shady spot to set in the john boat, something kids can enjoy. So we got all that knocked out. All right, so right here is where we had, so I don't know in the video, so right around in here is where them rocks and the 2 stumps were at, the sassafras stumps, they were out here. So if I back up, it'll kind of show. So they were right here is where they were at. So this opened up an area. All it was a big trip hazard, and if you would cut this corner, you'd hit them stumps or them rocks. So now you got it to where you can come down the drive and you got a nice wide turn, or you can cut it hard or make a wide turn with the trailer. Makes it real nice pulling up in there. But that helped me out tremendously. That way, getting from the cabin down, I ain't at night. A few adult beverages, that's usually no lights where I was tripping and falling. And the kids, they fell several times. So we got that mess cleaned up. Now this was the main reason that I wanted that skid steer and the 304 up here, the 240 and the 304, the Mini, was for this project right here. So before we started, this kind of went like this, was kind of like a bowl. But it wasn't that bad, but I wanted to level this out. So from the drive over to the pool would be level. You know, for the kids to run around, play. Wanted good dirt, so it wasn't a bunch of rocks for them to trip and bust their head open or something like that. So this was the main job that I wanted. We got 3 loads of fill, 1 load of topsoil, and we got this taken care of. Back through here, we got all the holes, the little sinkholes that were back in there, got them all filled, dressed up. And that field tile, man, putting that field tile in right here has made big improvements. I mean, this is nice. Usually I'd be walking in water going through here. It's taken it out. Since we put it in, it has not stopped running. That thing has been running pretty well non-stop, and it's still dripping out. So that was a big plus. That was a huge improvement there. And then, like I said, back in here, we dressed this up. We got a bunch of shady grass in here, hoping that we can get grass to grow, because I believe in the future this is going to be really nice back in here. But when we started, we had a huge sinkhole here, one right over there. So you had big old hole here, one over there. In here, we filled this one up, got this one filled up, and basically just graded everything out in here. So it's a good shady area for the kids to play around in. All right, now we'll go out here. So out here, I mean, this course right here could be a PGA Tour golf course. It's set up pretty nice, especially after our improvements on the rock trap. Instead of a sand trap, it's a rock trap. So I got some dirt, good dirt put in here. We had to dig out some rocks in here, and then we got them dug out, got dirt back in. So this rock wall used to go from here over to that rock right there. What we did is we added that rock, and that rock there to kind of box it in a little better, I guess you could say. But after that, we went and got another load of pea gravel. We left one trick rock in there. So when you chip shot off the driving range or the tee box up there, you go through these limbs right up here. When that ball comes down, if it goes in that rock trap, it'll hit that rock. And that rock is angled On this end, it's angled back, so it could shoot back up to you. On the other end, you hit it, it's gonna launch that ball that way. If you hit it right in the middle, it probably just go straight up. So if you chip shot, it lands on that rock right in the middle, it's going straight up. And then, like I said, we got the pea gravel in there, another load of pea gravel. So yeah, this is something you'd see on a PGA tour. But got that done. We hauled all the rocks. Dad loaded me up. We brought all the rocks down here and kind of just not really on a pile, but laying them out through here. This is an area that's kind of grown up out of sight. So basically all these rocks here were ones that we dug out and we had no use for. Eventually I'll probably pull some back out to go around the pond. I got a really nice one back there, a nice one here, and there's another nice one over there. But we just were short on time, so all the rocks we couldn't use, we brought over here and dumped and just filled this area up. We can come get them anytime we need. But yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, I'm really glad that that Michelle went on vacation again, because it gave me a little more time to get caught up. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it ain't the best, but I was in a hurry trying to get things done and was forgetting about you guys. But appreciate you guys watching. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, like it, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and that'll help me on this, and he won't be so mad that I wasted all my time up here. All right, see you guys.